Hey everyone, this is Ken in Orlando. Welcome back. This is part 3 to the video series of my 2007 Dodge Nitro using Fuel Factor X fuel treatment. And what we're going to do today is our third and final trip. So some of the things I want to do is update the information here with how many miles we currently have. So let's take a look here. 168,667 miles. And currently the miles per gallon is 15.3. That's what happened from when I was last driving the car yesterday. So since the second part of the video, I had some different experiences, which we'll go over later in this video, but I want to show you mostly instead of telling you. And basically we had some great improvements. So this video is going to be the final one to do a conclusion on what type of difference that you get, or that I'm getting, using the Fuel Factor X with my gas against the way the car was driving without using the Fuel Factor X. So hopefully this is a great video. Stay tuned. Let's get out the car now. Let me turn on the lights and I'll show you that the fuel gauge I'm at empty. And so we'll see how many gallons we get in today. I'm going to put 1 dose of Fuel Factor X in and we're going to drive until the tank is empty. So there's a couple of things we want to look out for today that specifically I want to show you guys. One is going to be what's the miles per gallon that I'm going to be getting. And 2 is how many miles am I going to get on the entire tank. So we won't have those numbers until the tank is full of gas and we get driving on the road and the computer has a chance to recalculate. But be on the lookout for some interesting changes. So let's walk outside now and go pump the car full of gas. First thing I'm going to do is get my Fuel Factor X ready and add it to the tank. Alright, so here's the bottle. Here's the gas tank. I'm by myself today, so we can be recording myself at this time in the morning. You see how dark it is out here. Okay, so let's open this up. Of course, I'm using one hand. And let's see if we can fill the bottle with squeezing it. See if we can get the full dosage in there. Alright, looks like I'm going to need to open the cap to this to make this easier on myself. Let's at least crack it open a little bit. Okay, so there we go. That's 1 full treatment. That much is 1 full treatment in between the 5 and the 10. So let's go ahead, open this up, and let's put this right inside the tank. Alright, good to go. And now you can see how much I have left of the bottle. This is the third tank. This is about 3.5 to 4 tanks usage of the actual product missing from the bottle. So it's supposed to be 16 uses, so there should be somewhere around 12 uses left in here. Alright, so let's just go ahead and put this back. Alright, now let's go ahead and pay and add some gas. I don't know what the price of gas is today, but we're about to see what it was compared to the last time we were here. $4.99 or $4.09. Alright, so let's take this, take the pump up, go inside, choose 87, and start fueling. Alright, so this may take a while. I'm going to keep recording this just for the long version. So basically what I decided from the beginning, it's a little wobbly too, I'm going to try to stabilize this. What I basically decided from the beginning was that I was going to document the entire steps of the process of me doing this transformation on my car, or attempting the transformation. And the reason is because I've never used this product before. I've never used anything that's done anything quite like this. So I know a lot of people want to see if this stuff actually works, and the only way you can really show them best is to give them the entire process recorded on video, you know, as best as you possibly can. So I'm recording all of these different steps and everything like that, so you guys can see whatever I experience, you guys are going to see it through video. And So there's going to be a very long version of this because well, I didn't record the entire drive because it's just way too much. I mean, 6 hours. I mean, some people could do that, yes, but there's really no reason to record 6 hours of content each time you do this, right? So I realized that it was easier for me to just chime in every 100 miles to give an update, and that's really what I've been doing so far since the first video. Is whenever I'm on a drive, I'll come in and let you guys know what type of changes I've seen, if anything, at like, you know, the 100-mile mark. It's from beginning to end. So, but still, this fueling part is important for me because I at least want people to see that I'm actually really here at the tank, putting this amount of gas in the car, how much it came out to, and how many gallons I got in right before driving. So this will be a part of the long version. This won't be in the edited version when I consolidate some of the information, edit it down to just get one complete short video which goes through the most important parts of the process so that a person can get the information within maybe 5 to 10 minutes, I guess. And then for other people that want to watch the long version, you can sit here and watch me actually fuel a tank up from zero and see how many gallons of gas I get in there. So we're getting close. So let me start going slow. I know I should get right somewhere which we've seen before, around 19 gallons or possibly around $83. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit less today. Okay. I think the pump is telling me to stop, so we're going to put 80. I'm going to try to get 80 in there. I think that should be full. Because I feel the pump as if like it's getting close to the top. So remember, my gas tank, according to manufacturer, has 19.5 gallons, so it must have been pretty low. 19.5, $80. So let's go ahead. Oh, yep, it's full. All right, pull this out. Put the gas cap back on. Okay, $80, 19.5. Wow, that's crazy how that's changed since the other day, right? I guess because the price of gas, it seems like I'm actually paying a few dollars less for about the same amount of gas. But anyway, so like I said, here I am in the mirror. We're about to get started. Let's go back in the car. I guess the most important thing now is to start it up and see what the car initially says on the information board. So like I said, once again, yesterday when I came home from the local driving, I did 15.3 was the last recorded mileage. And let's see, the trip meter, let's go back to the B trip meter, the one that we use, 549 miles. So I drove an extra 149 miles, roughly. I drove an extra 149 miles going locally, just doing things in between making the second and third tank video. This is the third tank video. So after I did the second tank video, I did about 150 plus miles. And you know, because every video I was doing about 400 miles. So that's just a roundabout estimate. So we're gonna reset this to 0. We can do that now. And that's gonna be our trip meter for today. And once again, we're gonna add the miles at the end of the tank today to 168,667 miles. And we're also gonna keep track of what the car tells me is gonna be my amount of fuel left until tank is empty. So let's see what that starts with by starting the engine now. Okay, as you can see, the fuel tank level is maxed out. And it's telling me I have 323 miles to empty. And from what I understand, that's based on the computer's memory of 15.3 miles per gallon, right? So it probably means if I was gonna go 15.3 miles per gallon and I had 19.5 gallons of gas in the car, I'll probably get 322 miles until it's empty. So let's go ahead, let's go for a drive. As soon as I get an immediate update on the dashboard of how many miles I have to empty or how many miles per gallon, I'm gonna come in with a quick first time update for this drive. And I'm gonna be driving out to Miami today. Once again, 6 hours, full tank drive, and we'll see what kind of updates we have today. Once again, we'll do a first short intro. Once I get, like I said, clear numbers come up. Once the computer re-registers, we'll get a 100-mile update, 200, 300, and the final update when the tank is empty when we get back home. So we'll see you in a few seconds.